Lionel Tate was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Tate was a 12-year-old kid.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Yeah. He was 12 years old, and he ended up killing his 6-year-old sister, and he tried to blame it on a wrestling move that had gone wrong. But the girl's injuries did not match up with the story that he told, and it was reported that she had sustained a prolonged beating that left her with multiple internal injuries that could not be explained by a kid just doing wrestling moves. Tate was only 12 at the time of the murders, and he had just turned 14 recently, and there's been a lot of national controversy over the handing down of a life sentence with no parole to someone so young. I guess from what I took, because I learned most of this secondhand, through like, retrospective stories or my parents kind of, talking about it. I just remember this kid was like so remorseless. And I think when they gave him the life sentence, even he was kind of like, whatever. So I think that's,
I'll be out.
yeah, I think that was the whole thing with that, why they were like, life sentence, no parole, get the F out. But the case made headlines early on when Tate's lawyers tried to get The Rock, Hulk Hogan, and Sting to testify. And then the PTC used the Tate case as ammunition in their war with the WWF. In response, the WWF later sued the PTC and Tate's lawyer. The lawsuit is still pending at the time of this event. Oh, man.
Another example of it can only be WWE, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Well, the PTC, it seemed like they only came after the WWE. I mean, other people came after the WCW, I can't remember what that TSN or whatever the hell up in Canada went after them and whatever. But most of the time it was WWF. I don't get it. And I know they were, yeah, and I know at this time they were well far ahead in the ratings, and they were the big dogs in every sense of the word. It just like, yeah, like you and I always joke about that. It seemed like WCW skated by with a lot of stuff, steroids included.